we're reviewing for our test coming up. I'm going to do a really quick review on what we learned. We started out with areas, right? We have areas of rectangles and squares, which is just multiplication. One side multiplied by how tall it is, right? And then triangles. Now triangles, it's easy to remember that it's half if you really think about, oh, there's our YouTube. By the way, we have a YouTube already done in another class. It's this. We can see, right, no matter how we move this, that a triangle is exactly half of that rectangle. And what is the rectangle? Base times height. So we do the base times height, and then we find exactly half of it. That's two-dimensional. If it's three-dimensional, what we saw was that it takes 3, not 2, right? So two-dimensional, what did it do? Don't do that. Oh, boo. Alright, it's being weird. Alright, three-dimensional divide by 3, two-dimensional divide by 2. What else do we have? We had, Girl Scout cookies. What? Yeah, I was looking that up because they're delicious. Alright, we had the area of a circle. We had the different parts of a circle. Radius, diameter, and circumference. Radius is the smallest. Diameter is times 2. You have to know this. You have to know this for the test. Radius is times 2. Okay, and then from diameter, it's times 3.14, right? Or not exactly 3.14, but approximately 3.14. All right, so there you go. Now, when you're doing the area, though, you should remember that it's this thing we did, right? Half of the 2 times radius, which means radius. Radius times pi, right? I'm not going to go through the entire proof right now, but this bottom section is radius times pi. It's half of 2 radius pi, right? So it's 1 radius pi times radius times pi. So you have to know that. All right, that's pretty much it. The other thing is just knowing the difference between surface area and volume. That's it. Surface area is the outside. That was not a good circle. Surface area is the outside of a 3D figure. Just like when we have a square, we have the outside, which is perimeter. And some questions ask for that. But then the inside is area. So the outside, when we're 3D, is called the surface area, kind of like the perimeter. And the inside is the volume, kind of like area. It's the inside. All right. And it's multiplication instead of addition. Same thing as perimeter versus area. So let's go through this. All right, so in order to find our area, we need to multiply. So I don't have to do the calc there. I've got it already right here. Here we go. So we have to do 7 times 3.2, and that makes 22.4. All right, now since it's area, it's squared. Meters squared. Okay. Now we've got 6.7 times 6.7, which makes 44.89 inches squared. Raise your hand if you got the first 2 correct. Good. Pretty much everybody. All right. And hopefully you remembered that you have to divide by 2 on these triangles, right? Just like I showed you on the GeoGebra. So 11.1 times 8.2 makes 91.02 divided by 2 equals 45.51. meters squared. All right, hopefully we got that right. Who got that one right? Yay, pretty much almost everybody. Very good. Because either way it's turned, some student asked, how is that the bottom? It's because the triangle's turned. But you're just going to be multiplying the sides, right? Because it's not going to trick you. It's not going to have like 15 here and 19 here. It's not going to do that. It's only going to have two numbers. All right. Surface area, again, this is the outside. The outside, not the inside volume. Not how many cubes are inside, not how much water you can fill, but the outside. So we got to do each side separately. So this is the left side and the right side are going to be the same. They're both 25. 5 times 5. Please make sure you're writing this down. All right. Yeah, we still have to get our work done. So top is 7 times 5, 35. Bottom is 7 times 5, 35. And then, so we did top, bottom, we did left, right. Now we'll do front and back. Oh yeah, I always forget to do this because for me, I don't think about it, but we should write this down. Sides, 6. So any box you get from Amazon, anywhere else, any boxes are going to have 6 sides. Front is going to be, again, 7 times 5, so 35, and the back is 35. All right, so let's add all those together. 35, there's 4 of them, so I'm just going to do a multiply here. 35 times 4 makes 140. Please don't pack up yet. Okay, and then we've got 50, right, from these two. Mm-hmm. So we got 140 plus 50, 190. All right, and that is meters squared. So number 5. Now, this is volume. We already did surface area. Surface area, this is, by the way, Monday. We're coming back. Surface area was the outside, just kind of like perimeter. The inside is going to be multiplication. Remember the area of the base? Actually, see if I can find that. That's over here. The area, I think it's right somewhere. No, it's before that. There it is. Area of the shape times the length that it's extended. So we can pick one of these sides. Doesn't matter which one. Let's do this one. So 5 times 2, that's the first side. And then how far was it extended? 7. Okay. So that's the first side. How far was it stretched out? Times 7. And our answer is 70 inches cubed because it's volume. All right, now we could have used another side, so I'm going to show you that too. Let me change colors here. So you could use, what other side might students use? Maybe the back. Let's do the back. Doesn't really matter which side you use, you're going to get the same answer. So let's say you use that and you're going to stretch that. So that's 7 times 2, 14, right? And then how far do we stretch it? We stretched it 5. So times 5 is 70. See, we get the same answer. All right? So it's basically all 3 numbers multiplied together. Yes?
I got 118.
Okay, this is the correct answer, though. So find what your mistake was. Okay?
I just go like every side of the rectangle and like add it over.
Yeah, but we're not doing surface area. We're doing volume.
Oh,
so this is different. Yeah, so it's asking for volume, not surface area.
Oh, I thought it was
So be careful. All right, so now we're going to do bottom first, right? So that's 10 times 12. That's 120. And then times the height. So we're stretching it up, right? Times 11. And that is 1,320. Now, are we done?
No!
No, because it's pointed at the top. That means it's smaller than just the height, right? So divide by 3. Very good, sir. Right? So once we divide by 3, we get 440 exactly. Who got both of those right? Good, a lot of you. Very good. All right, next one. All right, find the diameter. Now, diameter is, actually, I can show this to you. Let's see. Let's see. Diameter. Hey, I got it. See, radius is half, diameter is the whole thing. So it's times 2, right? And you can think of it like this. Radius 1, diameter times 2. All right. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? No? Okay, so this problem is pretty easy, huh? Here it is. So times 2. 8 times 2 to get to the diameter. 16 meters. Got it? Get it? Got it? Yes?
Yes.
Because they're asking us for this. Times 2. Okay. So this one's easy. Now, area. Area. Oh, I didn't give you any circumference ones, did I? I might need to put some circumference ones in there. You gotta be ready. I might put a circumference one in there. But for now, it's area. Now, for area, you need to think about our song, right? Radius times pi. All right? So what's the radius? This one's a little trickier because this one, they gave you the radius. This one, they didn't. So we need to find the radius. How do we find the radius? Divide by 2, right? So 24 divided by 2 is 12. And then we go 12 times 3.14. Right. And that gives us 452.16 kilometers squared because it's area, so it's squared. All right, next one. They already gave us the radius. So radius times pi is 3.14. Let's see. All right. 4 times 3.14. Please sit down, sir. Take your work out. Unless you want to spend lunch doing the work you're not doing right now. Yeah. Sit down. 16 times 3.14. All right. Okay, let's see. And then we get...
Why is it 16?
Because 4 times 4.
Oh.
Yeah, I just put these together. But you could do it all at once. You don't need to do that second step. All right, 50.24. You would get the same answer. 50.24 yards squared. All right, last one. Any questions? No questions? All right. Find the total area of the figure. Okay. So, let's do square first. 4 times 4 is 16, right? 4 times 4 is 16. Okay. What about this one? 4 times 6. Wait a second, but it's not just 4 times 6, right? We have to divide by 2 because it's a triangle. Get it, guy? Get it?
Yeah.
We all remember that? Okay, and this is the same size. So, it's the same exact thing down there. So we just add them together. 12 plus 12, that's 24. I just do them 2 at a time. Plus 16. But you can add them all together at one time. And then the answer is 40 centimeters squared. All right, we are done. Bye, YouTube.
I see number 9.